Yeah, the topic is angles of elevation and depression. By angle of elevation, it simply means the angle from the horizontal upward to an object. That is, the angle your eye makes when you look at an object that is above the eye level. For instance, you're looking at somebody that is taller than you. That angle is the angle of elevation. The opposite is the case of the opposite is that of the angle of depression. For angle of depression, here there is the angle that results when you look at an object that is below your eye level. As you can see, this is you looking at your friend, for instance. You are taller than your friend. So when you're looking at somebody that is shorter than you form an angle of depression right here. This is the example I gave to you. Now, Idara stands 10 meters away from the foot of a tree. Idara standing 10 meters away from the foot of the tree. Observe that the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 35 degrees. Find by scale drawing the height of the tree. Now, here's Idara standing 10 meters away from the base of the tree, which is the bottom of the tree or the foot of the tree. And here's the top of the tree. So what we have to look for is just the height of this tree, which is AC. We need to look for AC. We already know that is standing 10 meters away from the base of the tree at an angle. The angle of elevation formed is 35 degrees. Now, this 10 meters is too big to be written on any paper. So because of that, to be measured on any paper is too big. So we have to convert it to centimeter using a special scale. So what I did was to convert this 10 meters to 10 centimeter so I can draw it on the paper. How do you do that? I take the scale of 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. So if 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter, therefore 10 meters will also be equal to 10 centimeters. So that's why look here. This is a 10 centimeter at base that's changed from the 10 meters. So this is what you will use to draw on the paper. Okay, so how do you start this construction? You start by drawing using your ruler to draw a line exactly 10 meters. Exactly 10 centimeters. As you can see, you draw a line exactly 10 centimeters. And then you use after drawing this line, first thing to do, like I said, to draw the line BC, make sure it's 10 centimeters. And then use your protractor to measure your angle. Use the protractor to measure the angle, okay? And make sure the middle of that protractor is here at this point. So your protractor looks like this when it just goes through something like this and around this shape. And here's the middle. So you just take note of 35 degrees. You use your pencil to mark the point where it's 35 degrees on the protractor, and then you draw a straight line using your ruler. Okay, you draw this line BA. And how do you achieve AC? Because this is what we need. AC, the height of the tree, is what they ask us to look for. So to achieve AC, you need to construct a perpendicular bisector upwards through this point C. You know how to do that. We've done that before. Come to this point. It's just for us to cut an arc across this place. This point, you come here, cut an arc, and this point again, you cut another arc, and you draw a straight line that will go through C to A. Wherever it hits the line BA, that's where you stop, and you use your ruler to measure AC to get the exact length. And when we did that, what we got for AC was 7 centimeters. That's on paper. But again, if you want to change it to what it will look like in real life, since our scale was still 1 meter representing 1 centimeter, and we said initially that our base 10 meters equated or was equal to 10 centimeters. Therefore, this 7 centimeters on paper will become 7 meters in real life. So I think that explains it. The assignment I ask you to do is this. Is this one is an angle of depression problem. Here, here's Uche standing on a bridge at point P. He looks downward, as you can see. He looks downward at an angle of depression, forming this angle of depression of 55 degrees. He looks downward. So he looks downward at an angle of 55 degrees at an angle of depression to his friend who is swimming in the river below at point Q. So this is where the friend is. Here is Uche looking downwards at an angle of 55 degrees, at an angle of 55 degrees, looking downwards to look at his friend who is swimming in the river below at point Q. Okay? Now, how far is the friend from him if the distance from P to R is 40 meters? They said, take note, the distance of P to R. They said P, distance of P to R, if that distance is 40 meters. They want to know how far his friend, this is where his friend is, how far his friend is, how far, they want to know how far the friend is from him. You can see it here. They want to know, in other words, you have to calculate PQ. That's what you're looking for. Again, you have to scale it. You can do it the way I did the other one. 40 meters is too big to be written on the paper. So you can say 1 meter, let 1 meter be equal to 1 centimeter. Therefore, if you have, like this case now, you can say let 1 meter be equal to 10 centimeter. Then 40 meters will be equal to 40 centimeters. That might be too big. So you may want to change it a little bit. You can then say, okay, let 5, I think it will make sense this way.